The creation of a 40-kilometer-wide buffer zone is an initiative being considered by European partners as part of a peace agreement, according to Politico, which cites anonymous sources. Allegedly, according to journalists, Moscow has supported the idea. There has not yet been a response from Ukraine. This is not surprising because the creation of a buffer zone would most likely mean the loss of some territories currently controlled by Kyiv. Only Jim Townsend, a former Pentagon official who oversaw policy on Europe and NATO in the Obama administration, has openly commented on this idea from politicians.
They're grasping at straws. The Russians are not afraid of the Europeans. If they think that a couple of British and French observers will stop them from marching into Ukraine, they're mistaken.
European diplomats are trying not to comment on the de facto partition of Ukraine. It also remains unclear who is actually willing to send their peacekeepers and when. So far, only the French and the British have responded positively. The commander of Lithuania's forces stated that his troops would only go to Ukraine in the event of a ceasefire or a peace agreement. The authorities in Poland and Germany are opposed just like the United States. Another problem is the number of troops. At present, NATO is having difficulties preparing rapid response forces to defend the alliance's eastern flank against a possible future Russian attack. This would require 300,000 personnel. Meanwhile, patrolling along a potential buffer zone would require an additional 4,000 to 60,000 servicemen. They will not only monitor compliance with agreements, but also train defense forces.
NATO members are negotiating with U.S. representatives for satellite intelligence and air support, though they do not expect much greater involvement. Senior Pentagon officials have already informed their European counterparts that the U.S. role in any security guarantees for Ukraine will be minimal. The U.S. Department of Defense did not respond to a request for comment. The United States is possibly the only NATO country with enough satellites to provide the crucial and comprehensive intelligence needed to effectively oversee whether Russia is breaching the specific conditions of a ceasefire or a peace accord.